Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all everybody who's watching. I haven't been on here for a minute, for I don't know, a few weeks or so. Been with the holidays, things like that. But I'm back. Welcome to the Mac family. Hey, just want to give you guys some insights. I'm gonna do more videos, I promise you, and they're gonna be funny. I'm just kind of like, starting off, and it's gonna be fun. So those that are just following me, stick with me and the family, and you're gonna enjoy yourself watching these our channel here, right? It's gonna be my kids, and more kids, and my girl, and everything else in my life. And you see, damn, man, this guy is always up to something, right? We're gonna talk about last year I started the video, and this video, by the way, Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope you're having a great start of the new year. If it's a new year, so that means it's a new you, a fresh start, a new beginning, right? If you didn't hit your goals, if you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish last year, forget about it. You have another chance, another opportunity. I'm gonna spank you in the behind. Go after it, right? Forget about what didn't happen last month, and forget about those people who said they knew it. I knew you couldn't do nothing. I knew you weren't gonna accomplish that, or do that, or lose this much weight, or go to that, finish that class or whatever it is, right? Or get that job, or start that business. Forget about it. It's a new year, it's new you, and you got another opportunity. So forget about what has happened in the past and go after it. So anyways, with that being said, I only filmed a few videos, playing with our channel, and we want you to subscribe. Tell your friends, tell everybody, subscribe. Trust me, you're gonna have some fun watching some of our videos. I just want to give you some insights on what we plan on doing this year. A little bit of insights. Everything's gonna be different, but you're gonna see more of us, more of the Mac family, more of some adventures, some road trips, some jokes, some laughters. We're gonna do some pranks too. I have something up my sleeve that's gonna be really, really like on your feet, where like, I don't want to tell you exactly what I'm doing, because then I'm gonna spoil the videos, right? But look into it today. We're gonna do some little pranks, right? We're gonna have some fun, make some people laugh, and hopefully I don't screw it up. But that's pretty much it. I just want to tell you guys that. Look out for that, right? A lot of fun is gonna go on this year. We got some goals, and with me and the kids, the family, and film more videos, for you guys, for entertainment, for everyone to like us, to subscribe to our channel, the Mac family, please. Hey, anyways, so going back to about the whole, I'll end with this. I always like to end with something positive, right? If no one's putting positive words in your head, guess what? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel. If you're against it, if you're with it, if you're applauding it, thank you. Hey, you're either gonna have haters, participators, or congratulators, right? You got the haters that are always talking negative about you, and that's all they really do, is they wake up in the morning with something up their and try to make someone else's day bad. Like that's what they do. You say, and hey, good job for them. Let them do what they want to do. If that's what they want to do, if that's their goal every day in life, is to be miserable and talking negative about someone, let that person be. But look, do not rub off of that stuff. They will wake up, and their goal, they don't even know it, and they need help. They need more positive people in their lives, and I don't blame where they're at. Maybe it's their upbringing, it's where they live, or how they live, and who they surround themselves with, because that's so important. Who you surround yourself with is basically who you're going to become. I mean, we all heard this when we were kids, right? Our parents always tell us, don't hang around with bad people or bad friends. Why? Don't be a follower. Why? Because you end up being like those people. Well, that never ever goes away. Even as adults, be careful who you hang around with. It's so true. I mean, I'm 35 years old. I go hang around with some low lives, some people who aren't going nowhere, some people who have no vision, some people that are broke, right? Who are always talking about bad stuff in their lives. Guess what? If I got 3 of those friends, I'm gonna be the 4th one talking negative and being all miserable and I don't know, gossiping, right? Making no money and getting nowhere in life. That will always, forever be part of our lives. Who you hang with, you ultimately become. So hey, listen. Last year is gone, right? We gotta forget about last year, and we heard so many negative things from people, possibly, right? We had some goals, we had some things that we wanted to accomplish, and we didn't hit the goals. We didn't even get close. Maybe some of us didn't even start. And I'm putting myself in it because hey, I'm not any different from you. We had some accomplishments that we didn't accomplish. And we beat ourselves up. We look back at the end of last year and we said, damn it, man, I failed. I said I was gonna do this last January and I didn't freaking do it. I didn't get close to what I wanted to hit in my life. Damn it, man, would I ever get to do it again? Or whatever, could I really actually accomplish it? You know what? Man, it's exciting because God wakes you up every freaking day and says, here's another opportunity. If you're watching this video, you got another freaking day to get after it. I know sometimes what our goals and our dreams or things that we want to accomplish seem so far-fetched. Me too. Man, I got things I want to do this year. There's some things that had happened in the past couple years, and I'm not gonna get on into details on what happened, but I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. I'm not like, damn it, man, I wish that would have happened last year. I can't, because you know why? Because we can't go back to changing it. If you messed up yesterday, we can't go back and change it. Right? If we messed up last month, we can't go back and change it. If we did something bad to someone, to something, to some situation, we can't go back and change it. I wish we could. I wish we were like a tape, a video where you can rewind and maybe replay it or redo it, or erase and redo it. No, we can't do that, right? We only get one life to live, and everything we do in life, we can't take back. But because we have more days ahead of us in our lives, that gives us more opportunities to sharpen our skills, to sharpen ourselves, to sharpen our decisions, to sharpen our life. Which means that you could do and get whatever you want as long as you go after it. As long as you go after it. As long as you don't listen to those naysayers. As long as you don't hang around with those people that pull you down. You know, people always say, like, negative people are like freaking crabs. You put 5 crabs in a bucket, and there's always one crab that's always trying to crawl up. But the rest of the crabs, guess what? What are they doing? They're pulling on that crab, trying to pull him back down in the damn bucket so he don't go nowhere. Now, you keep climbing, and guess what? Eventually I was about to cuss. Eventually those other crabs will give up, and they'll stop yanking on your leg. They'll stop talking negative to you. They'll let you go because they see that you ain't stopping for no one, for no thing, for no situation, for no drama. You show those people that you are not like them. You are different. You know, yesterday, I gotta say this on my channel right now. I'm stuck in traffic, so I got some time to talk. Yesterday, I was with my girlfriend, right? One day, you know, it's gonna be more than that, right? But look, I was with my girlfriend and her kids. She has 2 boys, right? And I have 3 boys, right? We have 5 kids together. Damn, that's a big family, right? All boys. I love my boys. But hey, her son yesterday said this, and I was like, damn it, that's so freaking true, right? And I already know it. We know it. But sometimes you gotta be reminded, right? And we're talking about like, you know, people who you know, what kind of people to hang around with, right? And he's a little smart. He's a smart little boy, right? 9 years old, and he wants to be a scientist, right? And you know what? I don't remember the the conversation we were having, and he was just talking and kind of just mentoring me. It's crazy, right? But look, in life, we either gonna be average and ordinary, or we're gonna be different and extraordinary, right? We're gonna be average and ordinary, or we're gonna be different and extraordinary. Well, you know what he said, and this is so true. If you look at it, the average person is scared. The average person is fearful. The average person won't take an extra step because it's uncomfortable. The average person will stay where they're at because it's so comfort to them and their feelings and their emotions. Even though they're not happy ultimately, maybe financially, in their relationship, but they'll stay there because it's comfortable to them, because they're so used to that way of living or that way of being, because what they want is different from others. And they're scared to freaking do it or go after it because it's different, because no one really takes that extra step, because people in their family haven't really taken that extra step or strive for something bigger and better and more. Or, what he said, my girlfriend's son, he says, he goes, I ain't average. He goes, people who don't ask questions are average. And I was like, whoa, that's an awesome statement right now. He said that. He said, people who don't ask questions are average people. I mean, you got to think about it, because if you don't ask questions in life, how are you going to get to where you want to go, right? If you want to be successful, and like me, like a lot of people who want to be successful, if you don't ask questions, guess what? You're going to stay where you're at in life. Picture this, if what you're doing right now and you're not happy, and you've been doing a certain thing, a same routine over and over, if you don't ask questions how to get out where you're from right now, you're going to stay where you're at. It's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. If you don't ask questions on how to get out of where you're at and how to get to where you want to be, you're going to be average and ordinary like everybody else. And you know what? And that's okay. If that's what you want, that's okay. I'm not knocking those people. We need people to work certain jobs, because when I go buy clothes for my kids, I need somebody to be at the register. That's we need those people, right? And if I go take my kids to an amusement park, we need those people to work there. That's okay. But I'm saying, though, if you don't ask questions, like little Matthew said, he said, if you don't ask questions, you're average, which means is that you're not trying to get more. People who ask questions are trying to get more out of life. We were taught as kids that, don't go talk to strangers, right? You sit at a kitchen table and you just eat your food and you don't ask to pass the damn ketchup or something like that, pass the damn syrup. You're scared to ask to pass the damn ketchup or the salt or the syrup or whatever it is. You don't ask because you think asking is so uncomfortable. No, let me tell you this, guys. Asking questions is ultimately going to get what you really want. Excuse me. It is. I'm like, you could even ask my girlfriend. She'd be like, damn, man, you ask so much questions. Like, she's like, man, you're annoying sometimes. You frustrate me. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'd rather ask questions to get what I want than not to ask questions. Because if I don't ask questions, I'm going to be an unquestioned individual, right? Does that make sense? If you don't ask questions to get what you want, you're going to be an unquestioned individual. You're going to be confused in life. You're going to be comfortable in an uncomfortable position all your life. You're ultimately not going to get what you want if you don't ask questions. Man, did I touch on this subject? Ask questions. I mean, I thought that was awesome when he said, if you don't ask questions, you're average. Average people don't ask questions. Man, that's so freaking awesome. Anyways, man. And, I don't know, man. I'm just fired up right now, you guys. Just man, I'm just so fired up, man. That is so freaking awesome, right? Look, if no one believes in you, I believe in you. And you know, you might have goals that seem far-fetched, that you don't think you can accomplish, man. But one thing you gotta believe is that it all starts with you. You don't need nobody to tell you that you can do it or whatnot. You first gotta believe in it within yourself. If you believe in it with yourself, then you won half the battle. Most people who have goals and dreams, you know, they sound great, but they don't even take the first step because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe they can do it. Well, you're like, hey, Matthew, how do I believe it's possible? Well, guess what? You got to start reading things, right? You got to start, you know, looking at things. Read stuff, man. There's so many people that have accomplished so many great, extraordinary things in this world. And none of them, guess what? They developed a no excuse mentality. Look at that. No excuses mentality. They said, heck no. I don't care. I'm going to just do it. So many people who were average and ordinary became different and extraordinary. They started believing in themselves and they started going after it. They started making the first step. You see, the thing, as soon as you believe in yourself, like I said, you won half the battle. As soon as you start believing in yourself, you start painting a picture in your brain. You start envisioning like what life can really look like if you accomplish on what you believe you can do. That generates fuel within your soul and your heart, and basically it becomes a physical attraction. Like, it becomes physical. And at that point you start making steps. You start taking physical action because you believe it, you see it, and you already picture it in your brain, and you can like basically taste it. You can see it in front of you, right? Everything is generated in here. That's within your strongest muscle, your brain. And that basically, like I said, it freaking like starts a physical movement in your body, and you start taking physical steps towards your goals, whether it's putting it on paper, right? Putting things on paper. Grab a damn pen and start writing things down. And next thing you know, you're taking physical action. So that's what it is. Hey, it's a new year and you can do it. You can do it. We got to stop saying, nah, I'm going to do it, and we don't take no steps. Let's go freaking do it. Anyways, hey, I just had to get stuff on my chest, man, and because people are looking at us, people are looking at you. But the most important person that matters to you, that the most important voice that's so important than any other voice in this freaking planet is your voice, is your inner voice. The most important person, other than any other person, is you, the person in the mirror. You wake up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, hey, today's gonna be a great day. Today I'm gonna do something that's gonna take me to the next step. Whether it's making a phone call, do something different that you didn't do yesterday. Right? I did something different yesterday that I didn't do the day before. Now, based on what I did yesterday, I got to do something different. You know, whether it's 3 calls or whatever it is to get you closer to your goal, do a little bit more. Hey, Happy New Year's. Hey, look, it's the second week of the January, the third week, something like that, right? Let's go make it happen, right? Think positive, stay positive. You know, hang with the right people, right? Ain't nothing wrong with hanging out and stuff but hang out with the right people. Like they say, I mean, when iron sharpens iron. I mean, you got a knife, right? And what do they use to sharpen knives? A freaking other type of metal tool, right? Well, guess what? People are like that. People sharpen people. Men sharpen men. Women sharpen women. So in other words, we feed off of each other. and it's that positive influence, right? It's that asking questions. You ask questions to the right person. Guess what? That person is going to give you the right answer, and that's going to sharpen your skills. That's going to sharpen your decisions. That's going to sharpen your life. That's going to sharpen the direction you're going, right? That's going to enlighten you of like, wow. That's going to give you the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, damn, I needed to hear that. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's the kind of answer I was hoping for. That's the kind of answer I was missing because you asked those questions. Anyways, I'm getting off this subject. I'm going to let you guys go. I want you guys to have an amazing, freaking beautiful, awesome, extraordinary, positive day. Go do something different that's going to get you closer to where you want to go. Stay tuned to our channel. Like, I like to feed you positive thoughts. But hey, the Mac family, right? We got some great stuff stored. I think I already told you in the beginning of the video. We got some great stuff stored. Hey, we're gonna do some pranks and some funny stuff. I'm excited about it. Hey, we're gonna film our lives this year, right? It's gonna be fun. Subscribe to the channel. We love you guys. The Mac family, I'm checking out. Have a beautiful day. Peace.